Hi, 8th graders. Welcome to week 5 of online learning. Here it is Sunday afternoon, and I'm prepping your video, looking at the things that we need to get accomplished for the week. And the first one is we have a Zoom on Tuesday, normal Tuesday. You can either choose 9 a.m. or 1 p.m. What we're going to go over on that Zoom is your T-chart assignment for last week on the Union and Confederacy, and then the Battle of Fort Sumter, and we're going to talk about some of the questions and answers that you wrote down about that video from battlefields.org. The second objective for this week is going to be to focus on the Anaconda Plan and the strategies of the war from both the North and the South, or the Union and the Confederacy. And what I included for you was a 11-minute video from Khan Academy. Maybe you've used Khan Academy for math, or maybe another class, but the Khan Academy is pretty good. And basically it's a conversation between a couple of historians, again, similar to the Uncle Tom's Cabin, but they're looking into the early parts of the war. And basically what you're going to learn in that video is not only a little bit about the Anaconda Plan, but also about how the North is trying to strategize a victory, and the South trying to strategize that victory. But remember, again, both sides think that it's going to be a quick and easy war, and they quickly realize that that might not be the case. It's a really nice, easy listening video, and what I would like you to do is I would like you to tell me 10 things that you learned from that video, and you have to have at least 3 things about the Anaconda Plan. So make sure that you don't just put the first 10 things down that you hear in the first 3 minutes. You might have to get through the whole thing. I'm making a note as we speak, as I'm recording, about what I'm looking for, so I know when I go back to grade. The third objective for this week has to deal with the diving into maybe one of the how do I put this, negative aspects of the Civil War, which when you're dealing with war, there's a lot of negative aspects, but 150, 160 years later, as we look back at this war and we go, okay, what were some of the black eyes? What were some of the really, really bad pieces about war? And actually, it's the prison camps that were used during the Civil War. And so what I did is I put a link on there from the National Park Service, nps.gov. And what I would like you to do is I would like you to do a little bit of reading, a little bit of independent study on prison camps used in the war by the North and the South. And then specifically what it does is that page, there's 5 more links about specifically the prison camp called Andersonville, and it happened to be at Fort Sumter. So when you're looking at that video, or sorry, at that information from National Park Service, what I want you to do is I want you to journal something that you learned about each part. So you're going to have to click on the link, go and read that information, and then you're going to go and journal in a Google Doc. Then you're going to go back and you're going to click on the next link, read about it, journal what it is you've learned, and then you're going to have to do that each, the 6 times there. I would like a heading for each of those 6 specific links on the same assignment. Okay, so again, that should be turned in a Google Doc into Classroom, and that's your third objective for the week. And just a reminder, as I tie it up here, you always have a choice. You always have a choice when the teacher puts out their assignments at the beginning of the week, or whenever they might do that. But for American history, you know exactly what your 3 things are. Number 1, you need to make the Zoom on Tuesday at either 9 a.m. or 1 p.m. If something comes up, you need to make sure that you email Mr. Nemitz. Number 2, You need to go and learn about the Anaconda Plan and the early strategies of the Civil War. And you need to put 10 things down that you learned, specifically 3 for the Anaconda Plan. And then the third thing you got to do this week is you got to go read about prison camps, specifically Andersonville. And those are the things that we're looking to get done this week. And then a peek into next week, which would be actually week 6 of online learning. What we're going to do is then we'll break down and we'll specifically talk about the Andersonville prison camp, and then we'll have a couple of new topics about the Civil War next week. So with that, hopefully you have a great week, and it looks like it's going to be nice. Looks like we may get 70s this week. So anyway, keep helping your parents, keep helping the guardians, keep helping whoever it is that you need to be helping, and hopefully we can continue to social distance so that they can relax some of this down the road. But miss you guys, and we'll see you on Tuesday in the Zoom. Bye.